Alright, this is Andrew Jolly with Jordan Home Inspections. We're here at 1357 South, 600 East doing a sewer scope in Salt Lake. Today is August 19th, 2021. We've got the camera pushed out to the city connection. My counter reset as I was pushing it out, but I think we're right around 100 feet out. I think it reset when I was around 75 feet out. And then I pushed it out another 20 feet or so. So we're going to pull it back and record it and see what we find. So its first connection point is called the nose on. That's where it goes from your lateral line into the main city line. Looks like you have a gravel cement nose on. And then it transitions to, looks like clay, based on that bright red terracotta color. Doesn't look as red though, and so this could be transite as well. There's a little bit of red. Yeah, this is probably clay. One thing I'm looking at is for standing water. You don't want to have standing water, or that would indicate that you have improper grade. I'm looking at all these joints to see if you have roots coming through them. So far, I'm not seeing any roots or standing water, which is good. There's some roots crawling down. Small ones, with some bigger ones coming through the joint. So that's something you could have cleaned out. Even small roots like that can catch on debris. Oh, there's a bigger one. That's a much bigger one. I mean, that's closing in on 80% of the pipe. And so definitely something you want to have cleaned out. Otherwise, waste can get caught on that and create a blockage. I would also recommend having it rescoped after you have it cleaned. Sometimes roots can obscure the pipe and hide things that I would normally be able to see. We just transitioned to cast iron. Cast iron is usually the weakest link because it gets very rough and rusty and eventually needs to be replaced as it gets thin. Trying to figure out what this stuff is in the pipe. A lot of buildup, and it looks like debris, but I can't tell what exactly it is. Now we're starting to see some standing water, which could be a belly or a flat spot, or it could be that debris creating a little bit of a blockage, allowing the water to sit there. I've definitely seen a lot of houses that have already replaced their cast iron at this point, based on the year this house was built. I'd say this one looks average for the age. I mean, showing a lot of buildup, but I would still say it's average. Bigger concern are the roots, and then also whatever that debris was sitting in the cast iron. I would recommend, when you have this cleaned, to have that area looked at specifically. You want to make sure those weren't chunks of cast iron where you might have holes in the line, which would be a big concern because you'd have to dig up either the basement slab or outside in the yard, depending on where it is, and that can be very costly. I would recommend getting the insurance on this line through HomeServe. That can greatly offset the price of the sewer line when it needs to be replaced. But in the meantime, I'd recommend having it cleaned and then having it rescoped. So I'm going to end this recording now.